today, boys and girls, we're going to be sorting some objects into categories. Sometimes you're going to sort objects into categories that I tell you, and sometimes you're going to be sorting them into your own categories. So look at this picture of all of these buttons right here. Just take a minute, and I want you to think about how you could sort those. What do you notice about those buttons? What do you wonder about those buttons? Now I want you to take a look at this page. Do you see the shapes on the page? I want you to take a minute and look at those. What are some different ways that you could sort those? Let's click on.
Not yet. They have to sort them first.
I want you to sort those by shape. Have you sorted them? Now I want you to think about and count how many shapes are in each of your categories.
Yes. Yeah, that one. All right. When you see the quotation mark lit up, you can click on it and it will tell you an activity to do. So listen. Beside each group of shapes, use the pencil to write how many shapes are in each group. So beside each of your shapes, you're going to use the pencil and you're going to write how many are in each of your groups. So do that now. This time, I want you to sort the objects in a different way, so not by shape. Look again at the objects and think about how you could sort those. What is a different way that you could sort those objects? And I want you to do that now. When you finish sorting your shapes, I want you to click on the quotation marks at the bottom again and listen to the instructions. Beside each group of shapes, use the pencil to write how many shapes are in each group. So again, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to write how many are in each of your groups. So do that now with the pencil tool.
Okay, so now we have sorted these objects and we have used the pencil to write how many of each object are in our groups. Now you're going to click on this fourth slide and you're going to sort the objects in another way. So take a few minutes. We did them by shapes. You've done them the way that you just did them. I don't know what way that is. See if there is another way you can sort these shapes. Now that you've sorted the shapes, you're going to, once again, click on the quotation marks that tells you instructions to do so. If you're at home doing this, always make sure to look for that, and then click on that play button.
Beside each group of shapes, use the pencil to write how many shapes are in each group. Label your groups to tell how you sorted them.
Okay, so now you're going to write how many are in each group, and you're going to tell us how you sorted the shapes. So take a few minutes to do that.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so now we're going to look at this image right here. Okay? Bobby sorted his shapes, and it looks like he has sorted the shapes into colors. There's a red group, an orange group, a blue group, a green group, a pink group, and a yellow group. Did anybody sort their shapes by color? Good.
Teachers will be meeting back in the cafeteria in about 7 minutes.
Thanks. Okay, so now you're going to click on this slide 6. Okay, now here is your job right now. You are going to click the microphone. There's the microphone. And you are going to tell something that you learned today about sorting, counting, or representing the objects. Don't forget, the quotation marks down here, I think it's just going to tell you that, but if you were at home, you'd look for that blue circle around those quotation marks, and you'd listen to the directions.
Was I in the wrong order?
Oh.
This should have been above here.
Oh, okay, yeah. Here are some more shapes, and this is how Sally sorted her shapes. You can see over here.
By size.
Oh, Sally sorted, I can't say that today, sorted her shapes by size. You see, my goodness, these shapes are bigger than all of these shapes. So she sorted the small shapes together and the big shapes together. All right, so we talked about sorting our shapes today and representing our shapes today and labeling our different groups of shapes. Good job today, guys.